What's up there, YouTube? 50 plus here, guys. Today is Thursday, and it is the final day of actual school for me. That means tomorrow I'm only coming up here to do my the test, the DMV test, driving and the pre-trip and all that stuff that goes along with it. Um, Today was all day of driving in town, and you never really get on the highway, so to speak. You are on a feeder road most of the time, and then you go into what, of course, County calls downtown, and you drive down there in a little bit of traffic. You go over some railroad tracks and stuff, so you have to treat railroad tracks and stuff, and it's not bad. Some turns, you got to learn how to turn without hitting the curb, that sort of thing. And it's a breeze. It's a cakewalk, man. You just have to pay attention to the instructors, and they're going to instruct you just how to do it properly. Super easy. Of course, today, one of the guys that was in the truck with me, there's three guys to a truck, or three students to the truck, each truck, and then one of them tested today. He wanted to test a day early so he could go home. I should have did that, but he did, and he did well. He passed his test. By the way, I decided to make today's video sitting in my car, because again, I have a roommate, and dude, he's in and out, and he's got people coming in there to visit him, and he can do what he wants, but you come up here to handle your business, get your CDL, and the part that he's on, you got to do a little book work. If you don't know how to do the pre-trips and stuff, you got to actually read the booklet they give you and learn the verbiage. And so, I wish him well, but you got to put the work in. So I didn't want to try to do this video in my room, and he'll be coming in and out, or just be disturbed. So I'm sitting in my car doing it. I'm actually still at the school. I want to be heading home, or heading back to the hotel shortly. So back to the actual school. Okay, so one of the guys, he tested today and passed. So that only left two guys in the truck, myself, and remember I was telling you guys about the other student that was really having a rough time shifting. He shifted up well. It was downshifting that was causing him problems, and he eventually got it to a point where his only issue was he was banging off the clutch after he got it in gear. First he was grinding, couldn't find it and stuff like that. He finally was able to get it in there, but he just jumped off the clutch and banging the truck in gear. So he was going to AP. So we were leaving the yard, and the instructor was going to let him drive to the shift track. But as we were leaving the yard, of course, kind of police officer had pulled over a vehicle right outside the road, right outside the gates where we leave out at, right? And to go where we had to go, you had to make a right turn, and they were on the right side, and the instructor didn't want him to make that turn. So he says, look, you're just going ahead and take a left and go into town. I'm going to let you drive in town, and if you do okay, I'll sign you off. Dude went out there and banged it. You hear me? He banged it, man. I was like, dude, you about to test. And sure enough, if that would have been his test drive with his testing instructor, he would have a CDL right now, and it got 100. That joker didn't miss nothing. So he's actually going to test tomorrow. The same guy who was going to AP. They just going to show you just have to stay focused. And he shocked me. He knew that he was going to repeat it. I knew he was going to repeat it. And the stars aligned. If this person hadn't gotten pulled over on the side of the road, he would have never turn left to go into town, and he would have been here another week. I mean, it just, fate fell in his lap, and he drove that truck, bro. He banged it out. He banged it out. So I'm happy for him, and and I knew, that constant shifting up and down, down and up and down, on and up. I mean, that's just not something that you would do on a daily drive. So I know he'll do just fine. So I'm glad for him. So we're at 5 minutes, so this is going to be a short video. I just wanted to give you guys an update, let you know what happened on the last day of actual class for me. Tomorrow, I don't know how they arranged for the testing, but that's all we're here for. And after the test, I am going to see if this vehicle of mine can hit about warp speed headed home, because I'm ready to go home. Short weekend, because Monday I go to the DMV, and excuse me, something in my eye. And what happens is you get signed off. They use the third-party tester, and that third-party tester signs you off online, and it goes to the DMV right away and tells them that you're ready. And then you're going to go to your home DMV near your house, and you're going to say, hey, my name is so-and-so, and you're going to give them your license, and they're going to pull up and go, hey, congratulations. And they're going to take your mug shot and give you a new driver's license. It's going to say you are a CDL holder, and you'll be ready to go. And the following Tuesday, I'll be going to Lancaster for the orientation. So I'm going to, of course, take you through the orientation with me. So after I'm done with my test tomorrow, I won't upload a video until my first opportunity over the weekend. And I'm going to do a recap. I'm going to talk about, I'm just going to sum up the experience, and gives you some focal points on what really needs to happen for you to come down here to Swift Transportation in Corsicana, Texas, and be successful. And all you got to do is have a clue. Because if you have just a mustard seed of clue, these instructors down here can get you there. I mean, they're really good. I don't get paid for this. I'm not even a Swift employee. I'm taking the class. I mean, I haven't been hired yet. There's nothing in it for me. But this is for you guys. Okay? Get off the dope. Put down the bottle. Put down the glass. Get yourself clean. Stay clean. And come down here and get you a CDL. Till next time. You know what's about to happen.